Hey, good morning. It's Ruben Lowen here in Houston, Texas. So I had to get up really early this morning. Hadn't worked out yet. Um, I had to be somewhere really early. Um, I got up and read my scriptures this morning. Today's the last day I'm reading Proverbs. Chapter 31 is the last chapter of Proverbs. And then I get into, this has been over 2.5 years for this point. I started doing what I'm doing, reading the same chapter, Genesis, Psalms, and Proverbs, every day for a month. So when I get to the New Testament, it's given me a more clear reference on my hope is of what Christ is talking about. But then I've run and find this Voice of Healing ministry. This is where they teach the true meaning of the words as as explained by the early church leaders. So it changes everything. It I got 10 more years to read before I get done with Psalms by doing it every same chapter every day for a month, which is fine. Um, and then what blows my mind is when they wrote the Bible, like in Genesis, when they're seeing sheep or sheep, that's what they are, right? But in the so what God did by creating the life of the leaders, the characters in the Old Testament, he told a story within the story, and that story is Jesus Christ, his divinity and resurrection. And it's but on top of that, then what Christ is saying is that heaven is here, heaven is in us. We are the angels in Revelations, okay, that come down and defeat the enemy. They don't come down, they're here. We have to just let ourselves be guided by the Holy Spirit, and less of us, less of our pride, less of our ego, and more of God, more of Christ in us. And we will have, and then heaven will be here. And it's really interesting when you read Revelations and you catch that undercurrent. Before I even understood that, I had that undercurrent. I've read it so many times of that stability and that peace and everything, with all the turmoil and strife going on all around us. It reminded me of the movie Apocalypse Now with Robert Duvall, the air cavalry commander, walking down the battlefield, mortar rounds going off all around him, and machine gun fire in the dirt and everything, and he's just like he's walking through the park, totally unscathed. And that's what I believe when you have the understanding that what the word is really saying. That's how our life can be. But on top of that, right, this is really something. When Christ says that we can do what he can and more if we can do this, right? And then the apostles always talking about that resurrected body, coming back with a resurrected body. This is better than the bodies that we have, our earthly bodies. Okay, what's that even like, right? So this is all that I've done is basically just giving me a foundation to take what I'm learning now and started, maybe at a higher point, right? Or a better point than I would have if I wouldn't. At least most I could say. All right. Have a great day.